Ladies and gentlemen, please, will you bring your attention to me and Zel, who's still probably riding high off of her news, but that is not my business to share. I just know she's in a relatively good mood today.
Correct.
So, welcome back. 2 weeks in a row. Holy crap!
My mental health has blessed us this day.
Yes. We are back to do more revisitation of Final Fantasy XIV. The goal-ish is maybe to make it through the legislative, depending on time, mostly how it goes. So,
Hello, my blazes, we are back. My mental health is blessed me this day. It was just like, you may stream.
you chose horror.
But yes. Yeah. My mental health is good, but watch it tank after the stream because I know what's happening.
Yeah, I kind of figured, but there was a part of me that I was sitting there thinking, she's like, man, Zel's gonna want to fix this off for as long as she's. It's one thing to just revisit it and be able to skip through it. It's another thing that you have to watch it.
Yeah.
And who knows, we might be joined by a clone later on for a.
I heard back from him. He cannot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Redact that.
Yeah.
So it's just me and Zel, which kind of been par for the course. We've had a few guest stars along the way.
Yeah, a few.
But we Australians.
Yep. Gonna do that now. There we go.
We need to head up to the unit to pick up the first quest of the 56 in this group. Let's talk to the broken ice heart.
Yeah.
He's back here again. I swear to God, they were there last week too. Alright. Unrest in Ishgard. Ready?
Yep.
Though he lifted not a single claw to have seen that graceful to his own manner of vengeance against us.
Indeed. Into the cutscene.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragon Song War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Run!
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Nod.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Run, bitches, run!
Run, you got a long way to go. Oh wait, maybe if you, I don't know, teleported. Although I guess I should probably not attuned to the Aether, right? Just grab so
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
how you attune, kids. This is how you attune.
Yeah.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Evil Grandpa.
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Now that I have the rune to myself. Bleh.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
It's law. We are gonna get whipped.
It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
Bringers of light, sir. For
Yes,
context.
yes, bring. Yes.
It's a role-playing game. We can change those details of the stories. We are.
Yeah.
Washington! This is where I imagine this is probably about where Roleplay Wise Davis will meet his demise.
Well, oh.
There!
Comrades! Sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
What is this peace you speak of?
I know. Exactly.
Seize the
Marshal.
witch!
Thank you.
Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Yeah, Harsha, you tell him.
Basically tell them, shut the fuck up, sit down.
Stay down. Shut up.
Yeah.
I was rather too close for comfort, but it would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, is at times. You return to Ishgard and you promised to give me. Yeah.
I'm bad, yeah.
He who would not be denied.
Yeah.
I confess, I was more than a So yeah, we met with Racefield, kicked the crap out of Nidhogg, and back to Racefield. Beg pardon? We traveled to the Churning Mist together? Along with the Stylian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance. Nor one so magnificently effective. Yes, the heretics, Asgard. Father and Sir Aemon must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Aemon to Four Tops Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, not there, Strife. I shall await you there. Hope you look forward. Hi, Strawberry. Hope you has a good day, Strawberry.
Hello, Strawberry.
You're poking your head in before we get to the sad part.
Yeah. Even now, I'm like bracing for it a little bit. I'm like, oh boy.
Like, okay, am I set up? Yes. Food? Yes. Tissues? Yes. Towels? Yes. Why do you need tissues and towels?
Yeah.
But you need that much. Tissues for my nose, towels for my tears.
Yeah. To the last visual.
Yes, show us inside, please.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Immediately thrown into the cutscene.
We're here!
Praise Halone, you are safe.
Ishgard Dad.
My safety was
Is
never
her
in
dad.
doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful
My heart
tidings.
broken just before work came. Well, then you better cloak out before we finish the dungeon, Strawberry, because we will be getting to that today.
Yeah.
The infamous Lady Iceheart? Here in Ishgard? This is...
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
So I'll be long gone before the sadness. Yes, yes.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
Yeah, but I don't think you want to go that far because they become dragons.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
I mean, I know a divided Ishgard won't survive, but you've been pretty solid so far. A heretic's chances of survival are a lot slimmer than that.
Yeah.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. It was that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone.
Yeah, translation. I could give 2 fucks about Ishgard, but Emmerich?
But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Who's this?
lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
Yeah, we're kind of outsiders here. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
I wonder if Osterhall can relate on that note.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Let me tell you about my
Here,
best
here.
friend.
The future of Ishgard rests
Yeah.
on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his
that
cause.
line.
Our bastards. Us bastards gotta do so much.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
We gotta stick together.
Yeah. A knight
A
lives to
knight
serve,
lives
father.
to serve, father. To aid those in
No.
need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Don't worry, we got this.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Just like a couple moments before disaster, and I'm like,
Are you guys ready?
Alright. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough.
Bitch, do you know who I am? I mean...
Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause.
Lady, if we didn't want to play by the rules, we could solo that dungeon.
Yeah.
Ill-weathered friends. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our back, the direct assault from the vault seems unlikely.
You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortoms and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance.
You speak of one of the other high houses?
Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntled Isgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe.
But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, then they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue. Knowing the truth, he would lay bare.
Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you, Strife, and Nocta reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the three of you may receive a warm welcome.
Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case.
My thanks. Estinian, will your brother take your command if you order them to stand aside?
The Dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch it. How very wise. Nocta, Strife, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tatru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries.
Nod.
Father Fortoms is just like, this is good, but damn it, this is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad.
Yeah, just,
We are getting closer and closer.
Yeah. What? We?
Tataru! No, not. I said Tataru, not Alpino. Okay.
Strife! Alpino! God, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you.
And you, Tataru? How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets?
Gilberod and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully, but what about you three? What came of your journey?
Well, we killed Nidhogg.
Yeah. You're not serious. What was Sir Amric thinking? I mean, the way you three talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The one thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel.
Queer moniker, if I've ever heard one. But mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. Ow, my leg!
Legs! A mongrel. Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Okay.
Speed is key!
Me. Yep.
What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to.
Down here.
Six doesn't fly. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Comforting. A snowball sailed past my head.
Yeah, I know, right? Is it down here or up there? We'll find out, I guess. There they are.
Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the master's complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as what did Tataru find out?
Enlighten us, please.
Pleasant.
Please.
Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Brum, why not go and see if Gibralont knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers in the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. And we're running. We're sprinting.
Sprinting.
I'm not dressed for this weather. I need to keep the temperature high.
Yeah.
Hey, anything? You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, not blood and strife. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by the highborn. The least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you for something. So it happens there's a hunter after the Coiser who has me a fair bit of corn. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? This is what we gotta do.
Yep. All good.
To the cruiser!
Mm-hmm.
It's the spice of life.
Field closure. Yeah.
And of course,
And I'm
we
waiting
all
for
the
us.
way at the end.
Uh-huh. Naturally.
Function. So, you good belong boy? Good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Anyway, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of these bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find them again next time.
Back to the Forgotten Night.
Well, you gonna hand them over or not? This ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just as she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this plant. Aretha, is her name? And she resides in Paris. She's a maidservant to some noble house or other. I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle?
Okay.
If I remember correctly,
It's pretty much if we use this exit to the broom down here, we're pretty much right there.
that's what I was thinking. Ooh, Naruto run.
It is.
Yes, I'm right here. Wait, why the fuck am I reading that? I don't know.
I was just like quiet. I was waiting to see if you were ready, and then you were just like, I could read it. Yes, I am Harriethia. No pardon, but do it! Sir, and this. Here, take this wine. Hey, I know the smell. This is the wine the girl used to prepare, her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal! I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a hearer made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the brooms, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Yum.
And we're running and running and running. And climbing and turning. And dodging
Running.
snowballs.
Yeah. running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running.
So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant and casts her aside when he thinks it's good. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Even the pendant can appreciate wine from time to time. Tank Jurdlu, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor and the broke. A man of many wiles, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink.
And
I'm all for accomplishing goals, but why don't we feel like we just a forgotten night?
yeah. Whee!
Ow. Ow. The Lord's blessings be upon you, madam and sir. Aye, a gift for me. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child, and somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over. Those first few years were trying. Even more so when she had to stop fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. Yes, my name is Strife and I work for the Ishgardian Uber service. Or the Ishgardian DoorDash. She was a remarkable woman, not Strife. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Alright, we did it.
Holy shit, that was a big thing of thunder outside. Oh no.
Oh no. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, knocked on Strife, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it all uncertain. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Well, let's go search. I'm scholar, so my brain power should be operating pretty good. Of course, the quest markers, the map markers also help.
Yeah. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick, plenty around, if you know where to look. Or do you fancy someone specific?
I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair.
Yep. Oh, someone's got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't. Rather, it's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you just 'cause you asked nicely? Okay, whatever.
Alfie! Well, hopefully you're having better luck than we are.
Meow.
Uh-oh.
What?
All of a sudden you stopped.
Oh no. Must be my internet.
Oh,
Please
no.
hold. I just want to stream.
Have you made any progress, Nocturne Strife? Kinda, sorta, maybe. How about you? So a Mongol was born of an Elzen noblewoman and a Hungarian manservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, we have
Oh, that bitch. Right.
There must be a way we can draw the Mongol out into the open. Perhaps we should discuss this with Tartaru. Speaking of which, where is Tartaru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own. We must find her quickly, Nocturne Strife. I have a premonition that this is not going to end well.
Yeah, agreed.
What is your first indication? The fact of all the unrest going on around here, the fact that Tartaru always, somehow, well, finds herself in trouble.
Up here. Up here.
I could have swore I remember. Maybe I'm thinking of the cutscene of her running to the corner, and that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. They're trying to throw stuff at me, but they're aiming low, so...
Oh, bitch, okay. I've danced with dragons and gods. Your snowballs scare me little.
Yeah.
Cast her gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tartaru.
Cutscene.
She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either. Nope.
None. Uh-oh. Hey, that's my life.
I only did the oh.
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. Tartaru, run!
Wait, down there. Isn't that Tartaru?
Yep.
Those men are chasing me. Quickly, Nocturne Strife, after them.
Yep. Come on.
Tartaru, you should have taken the left at Albuquerque.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
To the bathroom?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll
Try
give
it.
you
I
cause
dare
to
you.
yelp.
Yes, bring it on.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
I love Hilda.
I love Hilda too.
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
We actually wanted to recruit you for something.
Yeah. Make sure your boys stay in line, Hilda. Or we'll give them a good knock you on the head. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, eh?
Not really sure if you can call that private, but okay.
Sure. Whatever. Let's go. Meow.
An exit, stairs left.
All right, this instance.
Alright, ready to begin.
Let's do it.
Cutscene and then instance. I like it a lot. Here's some coin. Would you mind letting us have your space for, say, a tiny bit of coin? Alright, folks. Vamos. No questions asked. It's respect, yo. So this is what you meant by private. So here, we're actually here to recruit you to help save Amric, who's going to reveal a whole bunch of stuff here, and we need somebody that actually wants to do it instead of questioning stuff.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Yep.
Eh? What are they on about?
The high houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emeric to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emeric is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hells?
Excuse me, we asked for privacy.
Ow.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
You son of a bitch.
You must be smelling your upper lip.
Yeah.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
Sickness must be purged.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
You're not going out there by yourself.
Woohoo! Wait for us.
Yeah.
Move on in on this.
Alrighty, let's go.
Summon Carby.
Come on, you guys. Can't this just stay up over there? I so wish to destroy this motherfucker, but I can't do that with you guys in the way. Well, I'm feeling neutral, boy. You disgust me too.
You disgust me.
Yep, I also know, show your tricks.
Other stuff too. What's there?
Yeah. Literally. Harshathon!
Let's get rid of this one.
Whee! Harshathon the boy!
Bear witness. Hello, guide my sword.
And feel the surgeon. Oh, filthy rats, there's the line. Hello.
Filthy rats!
Thank you, Alphino, for your healing. Alrighty. First. Suffer the... Suffer. Suffer, you live. Suffer. Suffer. Die. Die. Duty complete.
Duty complete.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
You have no idea.
Enough!
Okay, Mr. Flippy.
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda, and yes, the young master has just persuaded me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Aye, your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Yay!
We recruited Hilda.
Yiddy! We love Hilda here.
Yes, we do. Wait, before we get into that. Alright, there we go.
There we go. Ready? Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right?
I mean, the thought did cross my mind just a little.
Because it's what I am. And I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They none of them are well-bred, else some of their mothers were cast out after a spell of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us. I'll allow like them in House Helenarte. Of course, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? But enough talk. Your friend's still routing us out. Let's not keep him waiting. Oh no. The night's calling. Ready? Yep. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses, that much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us stirring wide the gates for the heretic is just that, nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Enric's doing at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way, they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door, through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop.
But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Isar's moving.
Fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? You must divert the attention of the High Houses away from the city. And to do that, you need the cooperation of your allies in their service. What makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day, if they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat. A massing of heretics, for example. Then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Huh. Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean?
The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. The High Houses believe another opportunity. They have no choice.
Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send forward, because you won't get a second chance at this.
Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account.
And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. A boy.
Remember back in the day when we were blissfully unawares?
Yeah, I know, right? We're like, yeah, this is gonna be hype. Yeah, this is gonna be hype. Me now. Oh no.
This is gonna suffer. This is gonna be pain.
Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives: rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Zel and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warriors of Light, together with Lord Hoshafun and Master Alpha. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realize what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights loyal to our cars have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall join you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? Then let us do what must needs be done. Okay.
Here we go.
Before we go in, I will need a moment to go feed the dogs.
Okay. I was gonna suggest a quick BRB anyway.
Yeah. So many fucking steps in the city. Hey guys, what's up?
There is our position, Master Strife, Mistress Doctor. I will send word once you and your party have entered.
Bing. Alrighty. BRB real quick. Oh.
I'm just checking one thing.
Yeah.
We get Emmerich, or we get the Hoshafun and Alphino in a random temple knight. If we were to do trust system.
Yeah. Alrighty.
BRB.
BRB.
Don't forget the tissues.
Oh, I'll be sure to get them. am back. I have a turn.
I have a turn.
Yay!
Alright, are we ready? No.
No. Never ready. The vault. Bye. What are you doing, Willie?
Being a Willie.
He's just rubbing his rubbing his nose on the mat. What you doing?
That. While we're waiting for this, Akira was looking. It's like, I saw your episode. It's like, it's time for emotional damage.
Yeah.
You went with the warning. I went with the emotional.
Yeah.
Episode 3. Better suits a hero. Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Try and remember the days of blissful ignorance.
Yep. Oh no, we have a thing. Asper has a scholar, not an Asper. The Asper would be like this, hey, my cards! First boss. Let's do it.
It does so great. Oh, jackass.
No.
go.
That was tough. But the dog appreciated it.
The second one, Bruno.
I think we're back for a reason. We're back for a reason.
You didn't like the first one.
I will not yield to you.
Mm-hmm, right. Sure, whatever. Right on top of their ley lines. I'm just gonna stay back here. Nice. Thank you.
Admin?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Admin's not the tone mind to use. Touch move, I did not consent. Bye-bye. Move to the Hall of the Spear.
Oh hey, the rapier drop. What does that look like? And Bye, bitches. Alright. Round 2 for you. You little shit. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Alrighty, who's getting the pain? Not me.
Save the line, save the line.
Do it, save the line.
And now the final cut! This shall be a mercy.
No, it will not.
You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Sickness must be purged.
Where's the line again? Why not? Ooh, woohoo! Alright. You shouldn't be happy right now.
Hey, they actually hung around.
You did! So I'm wondering about how does that look? Nah, I don't like it. What about...
Oh, blah 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 blah. They stayed.
Now...
Off to be ready?
Oh, God.
No,
yeah.
but...
Gotta.
I gotta come.
I did not...
Our power! How can this be? Fall back!
The spaceship! Use sprint.
Hi, Amric. You're alive!
Father, please! For a mercy, we were not too late.
Take a small victory so we can get him.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
No. No. Fuck you.
Look out!
No.
Go. Asisla awaits.
You son of a bitch.
Lord Orchefort!
When the time comes calling, yeah, you are gonna get yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Oh.
And thus do mine and Zel's episode titles finally hit.
Yeah. Parshifon's death was the first time I actually shed tears because of this fucking game.
I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fort Tom's Manor.
Such a whiplash of emotion. Going through all that and then hearing the theme, it's just like...
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I was sad, but it didn't put me in tears my first time seeing that.
I got really attached to Harshman. Like, really attached. And I'm like, I really like Harshman, and everyone's like, oh no!
The others are Key Center, Masters Eclipse and Luna.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
Moving on, sure that you got your thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Harshenhal took us in, our evening hope in the world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. The scenes of antiquity. We must press on with our mission. Tatu, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Amric, Nocturne and Strife. I really hope his well-being. Poor Nocturne. I'm sorry, Zel.
Quite literally, no matter what timeline happens, with Noctis, she's always going to get attached to Harshman. Always. So even in the RP, she's not going to be spared this heartache.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Yep, Echo Vision time.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thorden's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will you...
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all-too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Yeah, I basically saw what happened between Imric and Thorden.
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horchefant was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls.
They've become primals and mini-primals.
Yep.
7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
Obviously, since they did it.
Yeah.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Master Eclipse, Mistress Nocta, Master Alphino, I, Aemra, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Bismarck, do hereby entreat aid in the silence. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled with the lies and feathers. No more.
I'm going for the second one, you can't stop me.
I'll agree with you.
I forget I was Sir Zephyrin's heart for what he did to Horchefant.
Yes, of course. You two were close, I know. Much has changed since our order's founded, but our duty is not to find our friends. The Archbishop and the Heavensward are with you in the United Kingdom. Would that I could join you in the pursuits for the last of my father's absence. Ever since the foundings of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses. He works for stability and counterbalance the high politics. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult to keep. What it takes to not find the terror. We must. Unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Impulse death did not mark the cessation of while penance. No other clouds are my rights. My dying heart shall defend you.
If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Strife, Nocta, Master Alphino, hurry to anything outside.
Very well. With me, Nocta, Strife. I believe we have much to discuss. Of that, you have no idea.
Yeah. Directly. Knocked over my pretzels.
Oh no, pretzel down.
Yeah, baby. Ready?
Yep.
This Solali was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lenante informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts.
And the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds.
Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hominarte has yet to establish a foothold. We'll need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath.
I think we both know the perfect candidates. Nocta and Strife, let's pay a visit to Master Garland at the Skysteel Manufactory.
I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention.
I thought you just said you wanted to aid us and now you're just walking away. How dare? I love you this year, but how dare?
The audacity.
Hey kid, I got a job for you. Dastardly duo. What mystery have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. Alright, so Aymer quit to try and reveal the beams, and by the end of it all,
First one died.
He was a good man. So, have you ever heard of Az's Law? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Nocta and Strife, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, as if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. Oh, we're ready. We're past ready.
Yeah.
It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to The nice thing is that some of these quests are going by quickly because Matt just finished up quest 11 of them.
Yeah.
Into the blue. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should form copies on that. Okay, go on ahead to the exercise. I shall join you in that.
Okay.
It is key! Wow!
I said,
the boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight. I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Ah. Pray forgive me my lateness. Tati and I have much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Elianche and Rio are pursuing promising leads. Good to know?
Yeah.
Come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise.
You got it.
To the sea of clouds! What? The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Nocta and Strife. Shall we get going?
Yes.
To the sea of clouds! Part 2.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Ready?
Yep.
From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Nocta and Strife. Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Familiar faces. Assuming the Soraya is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu's scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed.
Yeah, same. Honestly, I'd rather not fight right now.
Still emotional, man. Still freaking emotional. We searched the skies for the Solan, but see nothing resembling the missing airship.
Oh, another instance. Fuck.
Alright. Gonna get right in here, fix my panel for this, and then I'll come right back.
Okay.
Okay, much better.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Nope.
Seed.
Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Is that Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Imperial troops? Its guardians. Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy? Their choice. With me, Nocta, Strife. Protect the Vanu.
Got it.
We're all just fucking magicking through this shit.
Yeah. Killing the medicus first. Oh no, I have been blinded.
Taliak, protect me!
Come here, medicus. Must heal the medicus first, otherwise they heal, and that's annoying.
Oh no, I'm blind. Whatever will I do?
They don't hurt my people. Alright, gunship, your turn. Gunship down. Alright, Centurion, no one's left to save you. Get him. Get him. Duty complete. Yeah, that was annoying. Especially when it's just like, I'm trying to cast you, motherfucker.
Duty complete.
Yippee.
Ready?
Yeah.
Netherlands save Lono Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Nobody likes squalls. Lono Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlands to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude what gratitude is due. Right?
Yep.
Lono Vanu owes much and more to Netherlands. As saviors, as heroes, Zoom will welcome. To village we go, to north. Come, come. So the Guardians were searching for the Archbishop and believe that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have found the Guardians. I conclude that we should accept Lono Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit. I mean, technically I was already there, but technicalities.
Stingray. Power of flight.
Our hearts sing in the chaos. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Lonu Vanu throws wide arms and greets you. Behold, Oka Zundu. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Vundu bluster a blow hither and yon, sound and fury like endless gale. Huh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are. Did you see it? It's that damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The White? He's wounded. Did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable wight! Oh, devourer of worlds! Why must you torment us? Bah! Lono Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlands, come and break words with Chief Zundu.
Okay.
Seems rather foretaste on the end of parading magic armor after saving some Garleans, but...
Oh, down. Right. E. Right. E.
With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sono Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words.
Okay.
Netherlings deliver Lono Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sono, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sono. I am Alphino Levelure, and these are my companions, Nocta Luna, Strife Eclipse, and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Like black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Launu Vanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The man we seek wear armor of purest white, and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lono Vanu hear tell of these Netherlands. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are Zundu. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lono Vanu. Aye, winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Az's law. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sono, what exactly is this Az's law? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devour isle where tea is kept, deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, nor Novando, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Solo, madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. Black and the white. So, Alsa's laws hold the forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of the key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. We will not slave the way and claim to be first, they say the will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element. This time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Even as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings among.
Okay.
Let's start with Lonely Running. If Netherlands seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunu Vali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlands must greet Kunu Vali with a bow. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, no problem.
I bowed to a Lala.
Yeah. Over here, yes.
The bow. Sapphire winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow. Traveler from below, Kuno Valley, keeper of tales, here's your words. She remembers that. Girl, sorry, my bad.
It's fine.
The names are very misleading, so there you go.
Okay, yep. In times long ago, and lands elsewhere, before even the Cloud Sea, the white is one among many, newborn. He swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the Cloud Sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth, and the salvation of the Vanu. May never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the Cloud Sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kuno Valley knows no tales like this. Okay.
Well, that was helpful.
Oh no! See that Torgal? I got eaten. Up.
So according to the Vanu Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the floating isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating. Yes, technically within his rights, I suppose. If perhaps a little ungenerous, gods, eh? But what of you, Alphino? Did you learn all of value? No. Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanno's sky fishing. Oh no. Sky fishing? My God, that's it, Alphino, my boy, I could kiss you! Huh? From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore strength. What I propose is this: we tow a suitably appetizing island through the sea of clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire raptors into the beast's hide, and then reel it in close, burying our every icon spread to engage in commitment. The whole plan must evolve, and exceedingly dangerous one. Should Strife not fail to subdue the creature, they would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island.
It's fine.
They won't fail, and if everything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow them out of trouble. I wouldn't trust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well? None at all, the more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do to Enterprise has been ready for our business. We need to find some space, not just an island down. I want to know. Well, you had said you need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may be well supportive of our efforts to save
him. Skeleton! Correct.
The Tramontane is upon us. The white beasts and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the being who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is the perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Naught against the Tempest? In vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sono to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn into the Ponente? Whatever. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sono, and that you have my word. Come, Nocta, Strife. Let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing.
Okay. Oh, you got me tomorrow. Nice.
I put in the effort for it. It's nice to have it every so often.
Yeah. I remember there used to be far more quests in this chain.
Our Guardian friends have furnished us with dragon clothes and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a magical computer generator as well. Rest assured, the chains to spare, everything forged by the manufacturer's master. If you lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were original from the divine dragon. Please me to inform you that the Vanu will be finished with the hand of our treaty. But all that remains is to confirm the readiness of our forefathers actually during the fight. Nothing for Strife. Let us know when the party's assembled. We're ready.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit. But I can't help being excited all the same. So, tell me, Nocta, Strife, are you ready to hunt down the White Whale? Yes.
Yes.
After you then, Nocta and Strife, all aboard.
Ding.
Bismarck.
Bismarck.
We're on 16 of 23. I'd like to take a quick BRB for battle.
Yeah, we have like 7 more left, so yeah, battle would be good. Yeah.
We should be able to knock it off. Honestly, I think the hardest part is how long the queue time for this one's going to be at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, because it should wrap up about the time we find Stona, so... Anyway, BRB.
Okay. I will also BRB.
have return. Make those be our leader.
Back.
Welcome back.
My dad stopped me while I was making my way to put up my pretzels.
Yeah, same. I wanted to go eat the rest of I feel ya. Alright, are we ready?
Mm-hmm. Let's do it. 5 minutes, eh? Okay.
Let's see if that holds true.
Indeed. Time of eyes.
Yeah, no surprise.
Hi.
That's like a reverse talk shit, get hit moment right there.
It's like, bitch, you thought.
You talking shit? You talking shit? Well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do that.
Hi, Bismarck.
Hello, Bissy.
Yep, we are streaming. FYI, your best behavior, guys. Alrighty. Ads. You will not hit me.
You've been naughty.
Hey, blind.
Blind. Epic. Go. We are ready to kick some butt. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Stage 1. Alright, I'll go on. Well, might as well combine our forces. Something pink over here. Yeah. How did I not get hit by that? You're doing okay? Thanks. Yeah. Oh no!
Why the hell did you provoke?
Separate them, please. Oh my god, it's like... I helped Sasquatch see the tower. Yesterday, I think?
Oh, yeah?
And we had a new tank, and they kept provoking Hansel and Gretel off of another tank.
Oh no.
And it kept tethering. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus. And I was healing, so that was pain. That was a lot of pain. A lot of pain.
Tornado. Unless you get one, not to make strangers look bad.
Yeah. You must make her proud. Bismarck. The double machinist, I am the odd man out of the DPS. Alright, time to fight more ads. They're killing the wall. water. Lucky boat, no! I live. On your head. Over here. Yeah! Oh, please, launch the other one. Ready! My bar is up. Let's go! I got it just before they left.
Yeah, right.
I got a call.
I did not.
Did I do? It's the key.
Another crystals. Let's see.
We have Sandra, Tyree, and Xenos.
And this one is Mia.
Warrior, light, beloved. Adolin, homemade.
We've got Xeno, Mia, and Tyron, and Sandra. So we're just missing Dark and Strife.
Yeah.
Hearken. Receive blessing. S'more.
God dang it, the Wi-Fi sucks here. Come on.
Yeah.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag. I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
It's like, Sid, Alphino, how are none of you noticing this?
Yeah. You bitch.
My thanks to you, Asien. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck.
You.
Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
That's a sage weapon.
Yeah.
They were foreshadowing the sage before we even knew it. Look, it's even firing a fucking laser.
Yeah, that it is. I want to kill you so bad. You. Wait, literally for me, it's just like, if Nocta hadn't been restrained and had her strength back, it would just be like, I'm gonna kill you right here, right now.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Yeah, but who would she go after first, Thornton or Zephyr? In this situation, you may only get one shot at one.
Yeah. That is true. That's the whole thing of just brain versus heart. Heart wants to go after Zephyrin because you killed Heart, you motherfucker. Brain is like, no, you need to go after the Archbishop because he's the mastermind of it all. So it's just like, And thus is our final zone revealed.
Zone 6 of 6. Well, we've only been to 4. Yeah, we still have this zone to visit first.
Yeah. Well, shit. That could have gone better.
Forgive me, Strife, Nocta, but I know what was happening. Mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard not of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. How must we chase and bring an end to the machination? Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of Heaven and prevented the run of our lands when we conceived in doing so. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Usona of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the enemies themselves. Way to basically look for the silver lining there.
Wait, something is amiss.
No shit.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
Fine. Good luck with that.
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
You're a Guardian and you don't know who we are?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Hi, Emperor.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
Warriors of Light, they.
Yeah.
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well.
Heroes.
Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. 'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Yep.
That's a big ship.
Warriors!
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
Grr.
I have so much frustration to work out. Get back here!
Yeah.
But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Nocta is seething. She's just like, I lost Harsherfont, we lost the lead, we lost the key, and then this.
Let's address the elephant in the room, Alphino. The white Magitech armor that the Ishgardian Knight was piloting.
Yeah.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would spend less than 20 seconds in the Emperor colony. Let us just gather some flesh. And soon the commander that accompanied them must be the legate of Venus Antonio's force. Ah, forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such ideal speculation. Pay return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friend seems to be stopping. I have yet to appraise too thinly how many we can. Once I have, we will rejoin the operation.
Alright, let's see what I get. Mecha Dragon!
Mecha Dragon! Sid, guess what? We met some of your family, sort of.
Kind of.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And the 12 you're alive, Captain Strife. In that battleship, you had fired upon the village. You had to bring us up for you went out there. What the hell's happened out there? Yes, sir, Salas was there. Once the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit. What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next to keep up a 740 gate? Can we not put that up real quick?
Yeah.
No one so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report that Zumbi were overjoyed during Bismarck's demise. Chief Sony sends his warmest regards, Nocturne Strife. There was much talk of westerly winds.
Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zumdu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance.
Since I have no more to fear from the Empire for the present moment, I'll be able to thinking Varus is only his line. Speaking of which, if we already continue to choose, you know, right? Shall we?
Yes. Please.
One good turn. Lest you wonder, how Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. As his law lies in that direction, we'll find it. Good. The Slayer may have a lead on us, but she's no enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see.
I hope so. Even though I know that's not the case. I'm acting as Nocta here, who is just like, please.
Faster, less talking, more flying. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
And this was the reveal that kind of was like, what?
Yeah.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
my mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone!
Yeah, put her to go faster, Sid. Please.
I don't think that revelation would be enough to distract Noctis from her bloodlust.
Brief moment. For a very brief moment.
Brief distraction. Thank you for wearing your secret. Good, I will there yet. There are people I need to murder.
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
Yep, there's a barrier there, alright.
We don't have the key no more.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make
That's what I'm saying.
so bloody complicated?
Damn it all.
Noctis screaming, no!
Just frustrated scream. Totally just see they get past here, Noctis just turns around, goes to this, and just punches it. And then like Noctis, you good?
And we barely finished repairing the damage occurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing we can walk away from them, as they say. I can only presume the Surred passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called them keys. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azizlar. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the tower. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, and might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the Godsman when you arrive, and he will show you the way. Righto, Alfino. Nocta, calm.
You can just feel the rage, couldn't you? Yeah.
You're borderline Wookiee with all that rage. Ah, you returned, Sam. Where can the others await you within? Yes, let us go.
Let us in.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters.
Good old times.
But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
Happy news!
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
AAR. Instead of ARR.
Yeah.
So now we must go find Tataru.
Which is a nice, quick jaunt over to the Forgotten Knight.
Right around the corner.
Yeah.
Whee!
Ready?
Yep.
Welcome back! Strife, Nocta, how goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies?
Yeah, about that. We kind of need some help. And don't bring that up again. Nocta's furious.
Yes. So you finally arrived at Azzy's Law, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I've made some progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Strife and Nocta. We'll get to Azzy's Law yet.
I'm glad you're so damn optimistic, but I heard you have news. Tell us. Tell us now.
Yes. Yes. When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal on Ilda, I asked Marshal Tarupin to have the tunnels searched.
A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred Storm, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found?
I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery and that we were to come to the Hall of the Flames at our earliest convenience.
I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tataru, let Uriashe know to join us in Ilda. We will wish to be present as well.
Yes. Alrighty.
Alright. To Ilda!
Indeed.
It's Pippin ain't easy.
Guys.
We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarleton. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you.
Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery?
Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scurry the waterways almost immediately and encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the Mineral Concerns Corporation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this.
You stole his wand!
I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. "'Tis as I did surmise. Judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncanny magic. Namely, the very thirst that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent ether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation, that Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape? Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Sharlayan forbade the use of the spell, and with good reason. The caster has but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in a life stream, never to emerge.
No, you can't mean.
Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage had left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the cylinder excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Now mention it, I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return. So to Central Fallen.
Yep.
This one.
Oh.
Evidence of Y'shtola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps.
Do it.
Searching. God, this is like using Google sometimes.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? I need to get me some of those glasses.
Yeah.
The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Heavensward. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians are reporting no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of this inertia, and the aether that torment one's soul shall surely be stopped, near to be before. We have no time to waste. Voyager, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Nata, Strife, Hatu, we shall press on to Gridania and petition for the Elder Seed to obey. To Gridania!
Yep. Hunter's Guild.
It is said that the elements perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in its midst, then we may be able to find her. If we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must need to do so through their chosen, Ajal. It is imperative, therefore, we speak with Kane Senna without delay. Well then, hurry up, buddy! I have already requested an audience with the other seeds there. She will receive us in the low stand presently. We need to speak with Conjurer yonder to agree.
Let me in. Hey, Connie. Ready?
Yep.
Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will omit no delay.
It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. So Y'shtola was a stupid bitch that used a forbidden magic, and now we need to know if you can pluck her from the life stream.
Pretty much. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However,
in requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Listen! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
How convenient that it happens to be our summoner teacher, and I'm rocking the summoner outfit right now.
Yeah.
Oh, teach.
AKA what Nocta started as. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Ymitra. Oh, you know her, do you? Well, then that ought to make things easier. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apakalim Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. Okay. The band theater. No. I teach.
What's up, teach?
Greetings, Strife. Nocta, what brings you here today? I see that you have companions.
Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino Levrio, and this is Tataru Taru. Hey, so we understand that you're Y'shtola's sister, and we kind of need your help to find her.
So you're my sister's comrades in the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola, but all my efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. Okay.
So that kind of begs an interesting question. So
Yeah.
Y'shtola and Ymitra are only half related by father.
Yeah. Yeah.
So was the father a cheater? Did Y'shtola's mother die and then he remarried?
Well, I mean, for the Makote tribes, there's normally a nun, aka the leader, which is normally male. And basically, they are not really married, but they sire children with the women of the tribe.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
I think that's all that Locke has been doing, in hopes that it speeds up her advances to get to smack the Zephyrin and Thornton a little bit faster.
I mean, you're not wrong. Nocta is very much like, come on.
It's like, I'm torn between happiness and rage.
I still feel the rage, but I'm happy that Y'shtola's back because, yay, lost friend! Ready?
Yep.
Y'shtola. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. I know, but she's okay now. Hopefully. To his surprise, Y'shtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she's in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish up my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworkers Guild and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Isumian, and they ought to take care of you. Okay.
Alright.
So which one first?
Brother Workers Guild's first on the list.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Well, if it isn't Nocta and Strife. Looking for some hides to tan me up? Here to receive an order for Mistress Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup, working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by a chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. You'd be surprised.
Tataru is mysterious with how she functions, and it's almost enough to be considered scary.
Yeah. Tataru is scary in her own way.
We've gotten to the point where there are just some things we don't question anymore.
Yeah.
See, Tataru's good. Ready?
Yep.
Greetings, Nocta, Strife. I trust you have been well. Is there aught you require of me? Ah, yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the armies. I know not what she intends with this stuff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of knowledge.
just gonna use the airship landing because it's directly under where we need to go. So.
Yeah, fair enough. Now it's off to go say hello to Mom. Mom, you stole our bag.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Yep. Ooh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly give us a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Strife and Nocta. Teehee! I can't wait to see what Y'shtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Sure.
I'm not gonna say no to saying to see a Mommy Y'shtola.
Yeah.
Y'shtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
That's our cue, Alphino. We gotta go.
Yep.
I really liked this outfit. for sure.
Yeah, I do
Tataru
like
has apprised me of
yeah,
all that
yeah.
took place in
It's
the
real
aftermath
pretty.
of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yeah?
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, We seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Alagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
And here I remember my first time, it's like, oh, you got a hint of like Papa Limo or something? Onward to Sharlayan.
Ready?
Yep.
In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city.
So, it is to the Javanian hinterlands that we must go. To the place of my birth. Though Alizair and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the XIV, and I have not returned since.
Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. Find no reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit.
I believe you've mistaken our primary objective, Stora. At any rate, the journey will take us through large mainland territory. So let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Sounds good.
Not
just like whatever gets me to Azisla faster.
Yeah. Oh man. I know for a fact Nocta's gonna have nightmares. For losing her blunt. She's like, oh god, who am I gonna lose next?
Ready? Sharlayan is situated in the Javanian hinterland. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Javanian border. The first step will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Nocta, Strife, Dora, and the party will carry men of Ishgard.
Yes, sir!
First, let us make for tail cover.
Yeah.
This should be the last quest of the 56. I think.
Ready?
Yep.
A long soak in the live stream, followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. Let's see here. Yep. Cool. There we go.
Right.
We did it.
So we know to come back here. I want to fix my fucking glam.
Make it so we can fucking play glam outside of Restia zone with an Aetherite, Yoshi. God damn it.
Alright, so this is where we will suspend, and we know where we're coming back to. I just want to check one detail for next week, provided Zel's mental how much of this so 58 through 60 is 260. Actually, it actually bundles it up. So level 58 through 60 is 15 quests. That's how much trimming they did.
Oh wow, really?
Yep, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 quests to cover the 58 MSQ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 quests that cover the 59, which basically take us from the first meeting where we get Latoya's Cave Zone and Mountain Speed Increase, the quest before Google Library, all the way up to Fetters of Lament, which is the quest before Heavensward.
Oh.
So there is a strong possibility that if your mental health agrees with you next week, we could be done. We could finish up the MSQ portion and then talk about whether or not we want to do the raids first, Arcane first, maybe knock out the patchwork MSQ first, because double checking here for sake of argument. There are a total of 44 quests to cover the entire patchwork of Heavensward.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I imagine a lot of that's trimmed down. Again, I feel like I agree with your statement that this felt like it used to be a lot longer. But
yeah,
and this is the first time I've actually progressed through some of the older content since before they did all the trimming and stuff. But so yeah, like if your mental health agrees with you, there is a strong possibility we can finish this up next week, at least the main Heavensward story.
Hell yeah!
So that's actually big progress. Did this in 4 episodes. What?
Yeah.
So, alright, so wrap this up. Alright. So, as always, thank you guys for sticking around and hanging out with us and seeing how much of it makes sense to us now that we know.
Yeah. It's fun. It's still very fun.
At least now that we're out of ARR and we're now through the emotional damage part.
And here's the thing, they ramp up the fucking emotional damage almost every single expansion, so.
Alright, so for me on my side, I'm just gonna kind of let figure stuff out. Been stressing out over bills and stuff because getting a new vehicle. So hopefully I should be good to go for Chrono Trigger on Friday, provided everyone else is up for it. And then Sunday I will be recording the next episode of Resident Evil. Then hopefully the following Monday, if Zel's mental health is up for it, which at some point during this week, we should see portable FPS and for the Persona 3 so to try and get more progression on that. That's basically like the next worth of stream stuff for me. I know Zel's been having a lot of plans since she had her review with that and stuff, but I know a lot of that also depends on what her mental health decides to do. So anything you want to share on that front, Zel? Stream plans?
I'm going to try to stream this coming Wednesday night. going back to Clair Obscure Expedition 33. If not, then I am hopefully going to be up for Chrono Trigger on Friday. And then hopefully next Monday, back with more revisitation for Final Fantasy XIV.
I mean, yeah, it'd be really nice if we could wrap this up, because then it's then like worst absolute case scenario if it'll get to the point where completely agree with you. I can only step something up as long as it's that point where I can the class was or hold the door.
Yeah.
So it gives me a little cuts off from that, because it put you on the spot of feeling like you're so bad because of mental health crises you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So that'd be really awesome if we can pull that off, but we'll see.
Yeah, it would be great.
We'll see. Your mental health is super important.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to get out of here because I need to try and get some food together and stuff real quick before I start ending out the thing. So I will see you guys hopefully Friday with the rest of Team JRPG.
Yeah, I will raid Ube, because I feel like raiding someone and he's streaming, so I'm just going to raid into him, find dinner for myself, and just chill for the rest of the night.
So, alright, good night guys. Good night, Zelside. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.